Blarla.
Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Campus. Welcome back to Urban Bungle. Star 2 is clearly going very well. We need to level 13, 30 students to level 13. I think we can safely say that's going to happen in no time at all. Because we have already got an attractive rating, we did, of 75%. The campus level is way above 18. And our monthly profit is also insane. So that's absolutely fantastic. Now, while we have finished this building, and even though we're going to get the second star really quickly, in this episode we will take the time to finish this plot of land here. I think we're going to get staff training set up, get the research over here, sort out their paths and whatnot around here, make this snazzy. And I think we're also going to see about getting this building done for another course, which may also include getting the student union in here. I think that would be really, really great, and then we could start booking gigs because they're getting quite annoyed about the gig situation. So we need to resolve it, I think. These rooms are all becoming a bit insane. I don't know if you've noticed. They're all becoming a bit crazy. Good. Right. It's just if they want it, quickly slam it down. Do you know what I mean? Just quickly slam it down. So this is the building that I'm going to focus on next. And we are going to get staff things in. Now, I like that there is a path here for this bridge. And I'm going to want this bridge to be usable. But I know that I want quite a large building here. So, with that in mind, is this the right one? It is. I think we're going to sort of sneaky it. Right. Like this. But have you noticed in their design that they have like these little crooks coming out and stuff like that? We should probably consider the odd bit, because we also have a path, right, to come from this store. Right? Yeah, we do. Look what they do here. Oh, I like this motif as well, right? That's kind of cool. And we can have something like that. We could replicate this, right? Just steal their ideas. That's what it's all about. If we did that, it's a bit in the doorway. Okay, they've got quite a large space. No, they haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've done it before. So I'm gonna have to put a tree in front of the door. Is that? That's what we've decided, isn't it? A tree in front of the door, because it needs to be sort of like this. And then I think if we do it like that, I don't know, it kind of works for me. It kind of works for me. We're sort of carrying on this pretty cool thing that they've done. There we go. Like it. I like it. Now, I'm going to have a slightly confusing thing here. Do we not? I feel like we do. Where this path is also just not quite. I think we might do this. Right. And uh-ohs. Do you see the problem? This is even more in the way now, isn't it? Take that. Oops. I've overdone that one. That's sort of like that. Alright. And maybe, right, just pop that there like that. Excellent. And then we can pop this plant back. We'll put another one of those there. Excellent. Might just pop one there. Yeah. Okay. Pop that there. Good. Anyway, so I think I'm fairly happy with the pavements, the paths that are here. What is going on? They just want stuff all the time. It just doesn't stop, does it? It just doesn't stop. You want this over here, do you? Well, you can't. Is it? 'Cause that's the only... You can't have that one. You can't have that one. You can have that. You can have a horror... Oh, no. You don't want that, no. Oh. Oh, I'm hitting reject. That'll be... Oh, and then I hit... Oh, okay. GG, mate. GG. I'm feeling harassed. So, we want to build... But which one is it? I never know. We need to build a building. A staff building. And I'm not entirely sure how I want it yet. Maybe we will pull it away from there just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Now, it's difficult to know exactly how big I want this building, quite honestly. So, what we'll do, we'll get the training, the dual training room, that's it. And it can dictate the size to me itself, right? So, if we then... Oh, look. No way did I just do that. How, though? Okay. I did not plan that. But it happened. It happened. We're going to need to cool these. That's the thing. Sometimes I've sort of got into a bit of a habit of not cooling these though, because it's they're in it for a small amount of time. Do you know what? That's probably okay, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. So I would quite like to bring... What did I just... What? I just picked up that picture. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. I would like to also get research over here. Now, research doesn't want to play ball with me. Okay, fine. But we do have sort of interesting shaped buildings here. So we can do the same here. Right? And just sort of pretend that that's exactly how we wanted it the entire time. If we pop that on. It wants a student lounge party. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's repeat that every year in the arcade. You have it, ye. Now, a rather annoying thing has happened with this design. It makes me think I could move the door, right? So if we popped it up there, right, pulled out this window, moved this door to there. Do you see what I mean? Oh look, they're using this thing. The only thing is they've started to ask for the other big one that comes up quite a lot. That now won't fit in here because of this machine. So I think what we're going to have to do... What are they actually doing here? What's happening here? I don't know. But unfortunately, I think it's going to have to go. It's like it's an item. They just got forgotten about. But they're requesting this one. So I have to swap it out. Sorry, it has to be swapped out. No, it is better the other way, isn't it? I think it is. It's just because it's getting in the way of the posters a bit. There we are. It is what it is. What is this now? No. Blimey. They just don't stop asking for stuff. It's absolutely constant. As it's not asking for upgrades as well. We'll just start upgrading everything as well. Starting with this area, right? I think this needs another upgrade. Yeah. Look at this. And then we can start... Oh, we're going to spend all of our money like this. It's all going to go like this. A little staff room. I think that's quite nice. Just to, you know... Over here, it seems like a good idea to have a staff room here. Does it not? I think so. We have a lot of course points. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can. Look at that. Look at that. What is... What applicants' intake will be reduced to avoid exceeding campus capacity? What are we not allowed to do? I mean, I'm not the one that started all these courses. 2 point. Why are you giving me jip? Wow, reject that. So, are we not allowed all those students? Is this not going to 60 then? It should go to 60, surely.
Student, it can be hard
There,
to find
see?
time for
Campus capacity.
well, everything.
That's what we
She's
wanted.
happy with a tip for getting things
Jeez,
done.
I'm loving these backgrounds. See, you've got, this is new, where they've given them backgrounds. Look, they've given them backgrounds depending on their courses. We don't have that wallpaper in the
Sometimes I'm there.
in the
cracking an
dorms.
essay
Oh,
in Word,
new
listening
background.
to
That's a nice little
lecture
addition. I've only just spotted that.
covering an event for campus radio.
So we need to start training. We've got quite a lot of money. So, first of all, I want to work out sort of which qualifications I want them to have. So fast is always nice. We don't seem to have all this other stuff going in, so maybe happy thoughts with it, because at the moment these ones are just sweeping up, you know. But with him, we'll do a speed up, right? And then these maintenance ones can speed up. Everybody just get fast. That's excellent. And a lot, it's like that with a lot of these, because these guys are generally on, actually stop that one, these ones are serving. We know these ones where they're working, right? You know, so nice and simple. They've got their important bit, which means everybody else around it, I know, is working on kiosks, right? And for customer service stuff, I am going to want comic timing. In fact, I want comic timing on pretty much everybody who's not a janitor, you know. This is a similar sort of deal with the teachers. Oh, look, we've got the star! Amazingly, your campus is living up to the Bungle standard. It must be quite something to work alongside a mind like Miss Nova's. Which reminds me, could you let her know that my toaster's acting up again? She'll know what it's about. We have old New Point picture. Let's have a look here. I'm sorting out my teachers here. Old New Point picture. Let's check this out then. Old New Point. Lovely. Where do we stick this then? Stick it there. It's like a farm. It's like a farm. There we are. So, do you know what? We're probably going to accidentally hit the 3rd star as well doing this. But it's all coming along. I've employed 2 researchers, because we've got one here, look, who's trained in virtual normality. We've got one here in the science. So they can have all 4 courses between them, which is going to be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. But yes, I was going through these teachers. I think I sorted out, yes, I sorted out Ruby. And then we also have, look, our private tuition teacher. But I'm liking them in the blue for this particular course. You know, I think that is quite nice. That's all of them. That's gone quite well. So we can see about now specifically training these ones. So I'm going to want inspirational on them. So inspirational, and they've all been set to just teach except for our tutor. So we're going to go for inspiration on all of these. Right, this is how I like to do them. Uh-ohs, I've messed it up, and I had a feeling I might with her. It's her. She is going to need inspirational, but the idea is that I want her to stand out, and with what training she has is always the best. So we're going to get rid of that, and instead we're going to give her the private tuition. That's what we're going to do. So now we can come back here. Who are we missing here? There we go. So we'll do inspirational for you. Yeah, I think that's great. Now we know with the science, we're looking for internet history and robotics, right? So that's one. Then this person can also do robotics. That will be them pretty sorted. So I think this staff building is done, right? I think the staff building is done. And we can move over to here because we want to set up this building with a different course altogether. Now, I need to decide which course. Ooh, science. A science fiction one. Do that. So we can see here, internet history needs 3 rooms. Right? Robotics also takes up a lot of space. We've done this one, but virtual normality, these are the rooms. So virtual normality might be a good one to pop over here. And at max students, it seems that they have 2. Right, so what we could do is start getting the right rooms into the right buildings. So I think I'd like to make this a bit bigger, but I need to start figuring out how. For example, I don't think this door is really necessary. Don't know about you, but I don't think that door's necessary. Right? I think this will be a bit better. Now, what we have is internet history also. Using these rooms. Yeah, we have internet history using these rooms as well. And I think for the moment we're going to have to let them use these rooms. Until internet history can get its own space. Which will be one of these 2. We don't know. The thing is I'm trying to work out how many virtual normality labs do our guys here actually need. So I kind of want to know. Do you know? And what we can always do is try and reduce the rooms that we've got up here. Right. One of the things that we can pull out being dorms. I'm going to add a little area here, right? And then we can get 2 dorms here. So this is the old dorm that we currently have standing in for VR. But let's see if we can make it a bit more personalised to them. I think this might be what we go for with our VR dorm. Yeah. Let's save this. Beautiful. Now, what it will need is to be cooled. There we go. VR dorm. This is going to be VR dorm 1. Right? So, we need to get 3 of these in. Right. We know that needs to happen. There we go. VR dorm's done. We'll call this the VR building. Builder. There we go. So we've got their rooms over here. And they are cooled, which is great. Now, we need to get them some toilets and showers. Although, if we're getting... But before we do that, let's sort out this VR business if we can. We now need less dorms, right? Because I've just built 2 extras, so we could sell this dorm here and this dorm here. Boom. And they should still be pretty happy with the dorms. Now I think, I'm sorry that you're, doing stuff, but frankly, I don't care. We're going to copy this one, pop this in there, right, which is where it was originally. And we will turn off everything that's not internet history. And then we'll turn off internet history there. Okay. And then I think turn off internet history and robotics there. Oh, I think we've sorted it. They have a room. Internet history only needs 1. We do, it seems, need 2. Because we've got a VR class in here now. And a VR one there as well. I know it's virtual normality. I should probably put VN. Given that the virtual reality is what we're looking at. And I suppose to them, they look at us, right? In virtual normality. That's how it works, right? That's totally how it works. So, anyway, enough of that nonsense. Shall we? Yeah, get them some toilets and showers. There it is. That's, oh, have we? We have. Good. So, we'll just call this virtual Theatre? Do you know what? We'll just call it. We'll call this VR. There we go. Now, I would say that this room's fine, right? And I would say this room, in terms of, you know, where it's placed and its size, is fine. This one, we could make better. So if we pull this window out, right, we could pull this door and pop it there, right? And then we could make this room bigger. You know, maybe we could do something like this. You know? Maybe we could do something like that. Make it bigger. A nice big one. Fit lots in it. Also, what we could do is get tuition in here for them. And I think... right there. Mind you, this is getting weird, isn't it? Let's not lie about that. I mean, I was thinking about blocking it off. Do you know what? We could. Because what we can do is just... you know, we just get rid of it. Booyah, right? Booyah! Perfect. Perfect. And I'm actually going to move that window to the back. You know, given... I can just get it outside. Just get it outside. That window, you know. Beautiful view. And we'll call this, right, VR tuition. That's right. Now, we need to get them a teacher. I want a low one. Let's go for Layla here. You can be... That's right. Now, of course, putting the tutors in the different colours, they'll only go to different tutorial rooms, right? Tuition rooms, won't they? But there we are. It is what it is. Now, do we need this store? I'm not going to be buying this plot. I refuse. So, might as well get rid of that. Oh, sorry. You know, clean this up. And then we've got some extra space back here to do whatever we want with. Because at the moment they have no library. Maybe we should put tuition over here and get a library in here for them. Right? Just interrupt that tuition. There we go. Sorry. Get out of it. Yeah, so we could do with a library, and this probably is the best spot for it. So we're popping in the small library that I built at that time. Yeah. And let's get somebody to work in it and fill it up with all the right stuff. So it's only a small library, but it's better than nothing, is my thinking, right? You know, it's nice. It's a nice little library where there'll be lots of queuing. Yes. Oh, they won't swap rooms at all, will they? Because their qualification is in this subject, and this is the only one that allows the subject. Yeah. Yeah. Silly me. Not thinking. There she is. Yeah. And you know what? We'll arrange so that I don't lose track of her. Yeah. So the only thing they don't have here now is a student lounge. And I do kind of like the idea of everybody having their own student lounge. Do you know what I mean? I do kind of like that idea. You know, maybe we could pop it there. We'll do, this one can be the kitchen, right? Student kitchen. So the other building has the arcade. These guys have the kitchen. Excellent. Yeah, so I think these are all the rooms they will need. What I need to do, what's happened here, is make these rooms nice. And I actually think what I'm going to do is make this a little bit more awkward. But it gives it a little bit more space for us to muck around with. And then what we might be able to do is put that door there. And then this floor next to it. Yeah? So the doors are next to each other here. I think that probably works. And then I wonder if we could, you know, just completely window them up. So we never did open the other wallpapers for these rooms. So this is the standard default. It actually is called default. Oh, so sterile. And then, which, let's just unlock it. And then true blue. I think I actually prefer default. And then what have we got on the floor? So default, and then we have, oh, dark reality is actually pretty good, which I've already unlocked. And then there's the bright world. Do you know what? I like dark reality, right? We like this. Let's do that for both of them. Yeah. I think this VR lab's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good indeed. Year has ended. We're getting close to this stop. No! Let's see here. Make sure that we're at the right number of students.
Who would stoop to the lowly heights populated only by
We're all good to just go straight in.
To the kitchen.
Excellent. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Oh, the gothic. Go on then. Have that there. No. No, there's no room for it. No room for those just at the moment. So, yeah, I think this is pretty good. I wonder if there's some images, though, that we could shove up on the wall there. I mean, these ones that we've been unlocking might be nice. Well. And their mission throughout their course here is to recreate these areas inside their virtual normality. Yeah, that's right. And then on the third stop we get another one. You can go there. Oh, is this getting its upgrade or just a repair? Just a repair. So we also need to fix this room. It's got a bit out of control. What can we do here? Oh, do you know what might be nice? This thing to go here. Oops, that's not quite. That takes up that space quite nicely, doesn't it? That works for us. Oops, a daisy. That would have been upgraded. Oh well. Never mind. There we go. There's that one. Lovely. Lovely. Absolutely rammed with stuff to do. So now it's the corridors that we need to deal with, and straight up want to get my orbs in. Right, get the orbs in. Oh, they're straight on it. Look. Orbling. I love that they're called orblings, by the way. Can't get enough of that. Oh, look at this one. 2 points, hospitals. Develop a medical simulator for a brand new treatment so that the county's healthcare professionals can get some practice in before trying the real thing. I like that. Let's get that done. This campus is making an insane amount of money. Just too many students here. That's what's happening. Too many students. Pop a rug in. Pop a rug in by the door. It's coming along pretty well, this area. This building is a little bit annoying because I'd like to get the large dwelling of those. We've put on, look, student party over here. I'd like to get in the student union. So I think we'll do that next and maybe try and free up this land to get that higher grade thingamajig in. Hey, we've got this going on. A little bit weird. Potentially a little bit weird. Should we put that in? Do we maybe take this out? That's weird. Well, now it feels like we should be doing something with this space. I just don't know. Just don't know. What if we... I don't know. Maybe it's a little better. Maybe that's a little better. You know, do we add on another strip? I don't know. It's all gone a bit mad. So here it is. so far. I thought this might be a good place for these as well. I think getting toilets and showers could be nice here as well. Interesting. Maybe this is a... They want this. Maybe here is a good spot for it. You know? If they want this particular thing, this particular item. You know? Or do I just do a bunch of toilets here? Hard to know. What's best to stick here? Well, I went with toilets. That's that's what we went with in the end. We went with toilets. Okay, so we need to decorate this room up, and I'm having difficulty getting assistants to work this area. Might get a couple of vending machines out here. No, arcade machines. That's what we need. Arcade machines out here, look. Or even just these types of things. Or these! Actually, because this is huge, right? But what if we stuck it there? No, it is huge, isn't it? It is, though. Maybe it's a good excuse to get this in. No. No, no. Maybe that. It's a little summon. And then we just pop these along here. That's not so bad. Probably needs cooling. Yeah. Not so bad. And because we have no showers here, to make up for it, maybe what we could do is get like a hand sanitizer in here, right? Just get a hand sanitizer in. I mean, that's fantastic. Right? Hand sanitizer. Right, I just cannot get anybody to work it. So I'm going to have to get a pastoral person who's probably actually better than... No, we'll leave them. Ugh, so frustrating. So frustrating. Honestly, this item is one of the most finicky items, I think, in the game. It's always been like that as well, isn't it? You can't go... So I want to put it in front of the window. And then when it says you can place it, you can't. Right? This is why I never have it, right? It needs just so much space. It's very bizarre. But I suppose we actually do have the space, right, this time. So, maybe... I hate it. It's one of the most annoying items in the game. By a wide margin, I would say. They were asking for this, weren't they? I guess that'll have to go there. I was thinking it would be good to have this in there, but I don't think that's happening. No. So I'll probably call that student union done. What we'll do is when they ask for certain bands to have gigs, we'll book them in on repeat, and we'll start putting all the posters up for it. Although, one item is that... Is it neon? Is it called neon? It is. I'd like to get this in. Because we like this. Well, I do. There we go. Nice, nice. There we are. I think that's coming along pretty well. Now, in regards to all this, we're doing a lot of training on janitors. So the janitors that we've got are not working. So don't worry about that. It will fix itself. One thing I haven't done is sorted through the VR teachers. Let's do that. So I think I'm going to be putting them in red. There we go. That's all of them. So they're all in red. They're set to teach. They've got some training lined up. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I'm really pleased about this. I think we've done a great job. Look, I didn't call this though, so not... Could be a better job, but there we are. That'll probably do it. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with this new addition. We've got a whole new area, and we've got the student union finally, so when they start asking for those, we can book them. We've got the teachers area. You know, this is absolutely fantastic. Another whole course done. So it's these two buildings. and the third star, which we're going to get quite quickly. So quite a big episode, I think, to finish us off with the third star, to get both of these courses in their respective buildings. Should be quite interesting.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.